ILTV Plus, your news from Israel and more 24/7. Start your free trial today. Subscribe at ILTV.tv and watch from any device.
Moving on, despite popular protests in the capital against Western depictions of the conflict, world nations are still looking on with anxiety at the events unfolding in Ethiopia. Tigrayan forces reportedly advancing towards Addis Ababa, a state of emergency put into effect, and some 9 Ethiopian political groups forming a new anti-government alliance. Israel then, for its part, taking precautions.
1 year passing now into the civil war in eastern Africa, and the Ethiopian government declaring a state of emergency as the conflict with the Tigray People's Liberation Front intensifying. As of now, thousands have been killed and millions displaced. Israel then evacuating the families of diplomats in the country. The diplomats themselves, however, will continue to work for now in the Addis Ababa embassy. Meantime, Israel also issuing a travel warning, calling on all Israelis to cancel their trips and or leave the country immediately. The same logic seemingly not applied evenly, though, and the dissonance could threaten the stability of Israel's coalition. Scheduled to discuss it further on Monday, Immigration and Absorption Minister Pnina Tamano-Shata so far not budging on calls for emergency action and to bring Ethiopia's remaining Jewish communities to Israel as soon as possible. And this sentiment mirrored by President Herzog just last week during the holiday of Sikht. A classified report compiled by the National Security Council, however, claiming that it's not yet clear to what extent the populations in Ethiopia are Jewish, nor to what extent they're in danger. And therefore, a thorough investigation would need to be conducted to prevent a quote-unquote demographic mistake or tensions with Ethiopian authorities. Likewise, Israeli news revealing on Sunday that an immigration authority investigation raised serious doubts about the ancestry of dozens of Ethiopians who recently arrived in Israel in a secret rescue operation. The probe claiming that the defendants conspired to game Israel's system as they otherwise would not have been able to immigrate. In any case, though, it's estimated that between 7,000 to 12,000 Ethiopians of Jewish descent still waiting for their turns to immigrate to Israel, mainly from the regions of Gondar and Addis Ababa, but also from Tigray, the region at the heart of the conflict.
In other news, Tuesday marked